Alright, so all y'all interested in tying Tenkara flies, I know when I first started, I really wanted to see somebody do it so I could understand what the heck's going on. Now, part of tying a Tenkara fly is about being efficient with your time. It's a really heavy concentration, but you go kind of fast. So I'm going to actually go fast to kind of mimic that. So I use these size 12 weighted hooks. That's what I've found is overall my favorite hook in the world. So I start by tying just a little bit of a head, and then I cut that off. And now I'm going to build out the head. Now when I build out a head, I like to make it relatively thick, and I don't like it to look even. I like, for the most part, I like for my fly to look strangely wacko and uneven and all that kind of stuff. So then I come down to the middle, and then I grab a schlappen feather, which is what I've found is the best material. I've done all kinds of tests and stuff like that. This is my favorite material on the planet. So these are the feathers I use. Now, I used to worry about, and you probably worry about sometimes, like, which direction should it face? How should I get it to tie? And I don't care about any of that anymore. I just tie it in the middle, and I'll show you why. Because what I do is I grab the head, and I wrap it around 4 times. 1, 2, and now while I'm wrapping around, this is important, I start to pull the feathers forward. 3, 4, so I'm essentially making them go forward now. And then I tie the back off. I go ahead and I cut off the remainder of that. And then I hold them forward and tie it down a little bit higher than the middle where I started. And what's cool about that is now, look at that, I've got them all facing forward, which is what I want, because when this thing is underwater, I want it to push back, but then forward again. So now I'm just, I'm pushing the string back to the back. I'm creating a full body. And I don't spend a lot of time making like a really thick body here. And the reason why I don't is because I'm a giant fan of iridescent peacock herl. And that's going to basically be the bulk of my body right there. So I tie it on from the back, and I give it a couple of whirls here, and then I push it forward and start to do this kind of gentle, because this thing will break really easy. You gotta do it gentle. And then that's basically my body right there. So now I'm gonna tie it on the back, and then I finish tying the bum. I come back, I tie down the peacock herl just a little bit. I grab my nice little whipsaw here, and then I'm a big fan of 4 or 5 turns, and that's about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, pull off, forward, pull, done. So there's my Tenkara fly. Give it a nice little kiss, maybe make his feathers go a little bit forward. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day what these things, how perfect they look. Fish like them.